Hey Gemini, how are you doing? This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Well, what is going on with the fabulous and most magical gems? What do you need to know? What do you need to see if your high is good? Present time, the Five of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. In your focus is the Magician, Major Arcana 4, Gemini, Virgo. There you are, standing in your power. Can also be very auspicious, get your major in your reading. What is in your blockage is the Six of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your outcome is the World. Major Arcana for the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy. Okay, Gemini, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. So when I was shuffling off camera, I was thinking about Sonic the Hedgehog, and it's like a Sega video game. So there is something about collecting rings, or there is something about closure. It means tying up loose ends where loose ends need to be tied up. Freedom, closure, and rings. Birthing something new. And then in your focus is you. So focusing on you, you grow. Present time, you have the Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands, yes, could be drama, conflict, arguments, or competition. This can also be something about the dogs barking. So you could actually hear a lot of dogs barking outside. I'm also getting somebody's bark is way bigger than their bite. And to pick and choose your battles wisely, because not all the battles or drama is worth your time. It could be very distracting. Five of Wands is always my crabs in the bucket. It means climbing to the top of the bucket and then being pulled back down into some kind of circumstance or situation. Because in your blockage is the Six of Cups. So there could be some kind of past situation that's pulling on you, but I'm also getting something about like a circular, or this could be cyclical. So maybe there's something about a dynamic that is karmic to you. You can close it out, collect the ring, and move forward. I'm also getting something going to collections, and you're waiting. Because the Queen of Pentacles is here, which is a good person, a good partner, a good parent. I'm also getting something of, you know, being very practical, reliable, solid, and boundaries. Okay, so what is this Five of Wands? And the Five of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I'm also getting something about friction or conflict of interest. Now, Five of Cups is, yes, loss, hurt, regret, resentment, remorse, and crying over something that is already gone. What is past is past. So living in the past is depression. Living in the future is worry and anxiety. But living in the present, which you are, being in the present moment is where the greatest manifestation lies. I'm also getting something about simplifying and neutralizing things in your life. I'm also getting somebody who's trying to blame and shame you from moving on, moving forth, or there's something about the ring, like collecting rings. What is this Queen of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles is great for work, getting things done. And the Death card. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. Well, the Death card is about a change in commitment. And this can be a smooth change or transition. That's if you allow yourself to go with the flow and allow things to naturally die out. I'm also getting something about you becoming more natural. The Ring. Changing the commitment. There could also be like a ringing in your ear. So I know that ringing in your ear could be, you know, your intuition, a ring. A change in partnership, a change in commitment. What is this Magician in your focus? And the Lovers. Major Arcana 4, Gemini. Some kind of like strong pull or strong alignment, alliance, alignment. And then here, this could be partnership or union, change in heart, change in direction. Or there is something about your own truth. This is transparency and being honest. But something here, as you can see, there's some kind of like situation where you're on the couch with another person, but there's a message, a text message from a person from your past that is either blaming and shaming you or competing for your time. What is this 6 of Cups and the blockage? Now, 6 of Cups is fond memories, reminiscing when times were good, when times were fun, when times were easy. It can also be something of a situation where you are reminiscing about a person, a situation, a job that was so much better than it actually was. Or you're dealing with somebody who has a really hard time growing up. Could be a man child, a woman child, could be a sibling, could be a brother, family member. And the 2 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the 2 of Swords is being stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm also getting somebody who has been avoiding you. Somebody wants information of what you're doing. They want information online. So there could be somebody who is trying to get information on you online, or there is some kind of like text message, email that is coming through. This person bark was bigger than their bite. And then something about the world. This person could also be at a distance, or this is something that you could be giving birth to, putting yourself on a platform, or tying up loose ends where loose ends need to be tied up, so that your new thing that you've got going on, your new you. I'm also getting something about a new circle. What is this World card? And the Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, I like that Knight of Wands. It's flexibility, adaptability, freedom, marching to the beat of your own drum. I'm also getting something about eagerness and excitement. Or there is something of you getting closure on possibly somebody who has been very flaky, fickle, hot and cold, there one day, gone the next, Peter Pan syndrome. This person is undependable and unreliable. They could also be pissed off and angry and enraged that you're closing something out. But they don't want this cycle to close out because this is somebody wants to block. You want to just block out the past and ignore the past. So make sure you're always doing the healing process. Because 5 of Wands, somebody's bark is bigger than their bite. So I'm just getting somebody might be saying something to you. Reckless and restless. Reckless behavior. Or there is something about travel. Eager and excited to travel. What is this 5 of Wands and 5 of Cups? And the 7 of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, so what is this Queen of Pentacles and the Death card of what's coming towards you? A change in commitment. Good partner. This can also be, I'm looking for a better business partner. I'm looking for a better partner in crime. And the Ace of Cups. Which comes life, or sorry, which comes death must come life. What is ending is beginning. And then you do have the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Five of Cups in some kind of investment. And you could also be a little bit angry and sad about something that you invested a lot of time and energy into. Or maybe this has taken a toll on you, or you have lost money in some kind of investment. But the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, good parent, good partner. I'm also getting something about unconditional love. This is you changing and transitioning and going with the flow. And then see how this is circles. Maybe you've been going around and around in circles with this person. But now there's something about a change in commitment here. And you are definitely in your element. What is this? Magician and Lovers. And the King of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the King of Pentacles is generosity, a very generous offering. I'm also getting something about you being self-made, or something about an investment. The best investment you will ever make here, Gem, is in you. And there's some kind of like growth. When you break things down and keep things simple. Now, King of Pentacles can also be an opportunist. It means somebody who is looking for an opportunity to ride another person's coattails. So if you have money in the bank, be quiet about your rings, or something about, I'm getting also watch your ring, something about watch your ring. And this could be like a ring camera, a ring. King of Pentacles is somebody who has the Midas touch. Oh, you have the Midas touch. Anything you touch, you make more beautiful, turn it to gold. I'm also getting something about buying gold. Now that could be gold rings. Buying gold. What is the Six of Cups and the Two of Swords? In your blockage. And the Tower. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. This could definitely have something to do with a Scorpio. Because you have the Five of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Tower. And then the World card, the Death card. Scorpionic energy is about death, sex, taxes, and resurrection. And transmuting. So transmuting and changing your own energy, or being really super duper solid in some kind of commitment connection. I'm also getting something, you might be meeting a good partner in crime. Now, something old you still have to let go of, because you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Death card. Somebody here comes in with unconditional love and a good parent, good partner. But I'm also getting something about changing your partnership. And then the Tower in the blockage is anything that's built on a faulty, fake foundation, a sinkhole, a quagmire, or somebody who is full of drama, maybe even emotionally aloof or avoidant. Dismantle. There's something about somebody has been avoiding on dismantling something old. But the old investment is keeping you in a place of either competing or fighting for this person. Somebody wants to fight for something here. But then again, this Knight of Wands. Now this person could have been playing the field. Like Knight of Wands could be, yes, free-spirited type of an energy, but it also could be somebody who's hard to pin down, or anger and rage. Somebody could be a little bit anger and rage. Something golden coming for you. I'm also getting something about like the Midas touch, turning nothing into something. and the Nine of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Yeah. And see how there it could be like conversating about a place, and there's something here about having gold bars. I'm also getting somebody is in the same energy as you. This person is eager and excited and on board. Something new here is on board. And Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. This person could be very physically active, physically fit. They could also have some kind of social platform. Nine of Pentacles is knowing your worth, knowing your value, internally, externally, taking good care of health, wealth, happiness. Eager and excited. I'm also getting some kind of like generous offering. So this could be like a friend who's saying like, hey, do you want to go travel for a couple days? A generous offering, and it brings in closure. Yeah. And then you do have the Empress and the Fool. The Empress is a thing of graciousness, beauty. So being grateful for what it is that you have, and more will come. I'm also getting something about buying and selling something online. The Rings. You also might have somebody around you who just wants to do something singular or solo. Like the World card. Could be somebody who's free-spirited and marches to the beat of their own drum, and this person is an entrepreneur. But they know how to make their own money. Same thing with you. I'm just getting something about new owner as well. The sacred union. Okay, so there's a sacred union. Beloved within. Inner and outer relationships. So there is something about inner and outer relationships. So the relationship that you have with yourself is going to be an outer reflection of your relationships. Beloved within. Inner and outer relationship. I'm also getting something with out with the old, in with the new. Oh, and this also has a ring on it. This has a ring right there. It almost looks like a blue sapphire. That's also throat chakra. So you could be expressing more. Feeling like you can express yourself in the right company. This could also be within a company. Rose without thorns. Oh, I love that. You have the right to your joy, peace, and sweetness of life. You have the right to be happy. You've been avoiding some kind of tower moment with a past person. I'm also getting somebody has been energetically hanging on to you and some kind of fighting in some kind of investment, or they're trying to keep this commitment going. The child within. Inner mother, innocence, gentleness, and tenderness. The inner child. You have the right to your joy, peace, and sweetness of life. So within, so without relationships. So how you treat yourself internally is what's going to be mirrored back to you externally. The second bloom, a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. So there is something here of a new possibility, but I feel like it's a second chance at life, but not how your past was. So there's still something about like blaming and shaming this person for losing money in investment, but you're going to gain so much more by being in a different partnership. Or meeting somebody who is very spontaneous. This person also is self-made or is their own entrepreneur as well. They're eager and excited. The die is cast. The die is cast. getting something about leaving this person on red. Or if you were in the red, you're not in the red anymore. I'm just getting something about red as well. And I always say going towards the green, but everybody always corrects me. It's like, it's the black. You know what I mean. Leave this person on red. And I'm getting something about either let this go, sync with it, or there's something about the ring, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic. And then I'm getting like solar. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I'm also getting fighting for an investment, fighting to keep you in an element. I would be really quiet about this new commitment or somebody who's extremely generous to you. Now make sure that this person who's extremely generous to you is constantly following up. That's how you know if this person's or what this person's intentions are. Treat yourself, eat whatever you want. Well, the King of Pentacles is about good foods, making good foods, comfort foods. I'm also getting something about like, yeah, splurge a little bit on yourself. Just F it. See ya. Just F it. The die is cast. You can do it. Whatever it is, it's beautiful. Apple, temptation will test you. Something about red die. Stay away from also anything red. Or if anybody's like, oh, you know, I read something about, or like reading, handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. This is not stranger danger. It's like connecting to somebody possibly online. And this could also be like home or like buying a building, going into a new building, work building. Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Yeah, but there's something about the red die. And a snake. Temptation will test you. Don't go back. F it. Tanker, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. That says treat yourself, eat whatever you want. I'm also getting something about you going to like a buffet, a spread. Peacock, beware of great pride. I would also be wary of the peacock. So something that stands out and is very flashy. Kangaroo, unsettled times need a plan ahead. But you are, because you're in your focus. So there's something about like being more present and coming into some kind of union, a commitment. Now, this could also be an increase in your finances. Yeah, and you're eager and excited. There also could be some kind of like travel for work, which could be maybe something right up your alley or something different. And then you do have target, a goal-orientated person. So remember when I was saying about that Queen of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles is very good and has resources, necessary resources. And it could also be a good partner in crime, good person, good partner, good parent. I'm also getting something about another parent, like this old parenting situation. They don't want to close this out, or something about the inner child. Allowing your inner child to skip down the road and act silly and have fun. Give yourself the permission to do so. Gemini, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private meeting with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.